Happy Thursday, girls! I called out sick on Tuesday, and I'm not proud of it, and it's because my voice really wasn't there. I would open my mouth and nothing. But if I go any higher, it disappears. It just goes away, and then I come back down. If I speak in a monotone down here, I might be able to keep my voice, but you get this froggy sensation thing going on, so. Okay, so this week hasn't really been very interesting for me aside from the whole, coughing every 3 seconds and changing the house over for Passover. It was a very long day for me. And then, so that was the beginning of my week. Tomorrow I'll go back to work officially, and that'll be fun. But the real thing that I want to talk to you was last weekend. I spent last weekend with Lorena and her roommate Ariel, and they are both so awesome. We had a party at Ariel's house. Classic teenage party. I cooked because I had no money to contribute to the party at all because of the little incident that I had getting there. The party was upstate New York. I live on the island. Getting to upstate New York from the island, if you're not going to drive, you have to take a series of trains and transits and trains. Lorena was telling me how to get to the station that she was going to pick me up at, and she was giving me all these instructions, and I'm just listening to this thinking I'm never going to remember all this, and even if I do remember all of it, I'm just going to freak myself out to the point where I'm not going to be able to follow it. And I'm thinking, alright, I'll be fine, maybe. I've taken trains before into the city, and so I'm thinking, oh, okay, I've got a Metro card with about $20 on it, I'll be fine. So it turns out that I wasn't going to be taking any subways. It was just going to be train after train after train after train after train, and I didn't realize that. And me not being a knowledgeable city person, I was expecting to be able to use my Metro card, and I couldn't. I'm supposed to take the New Jersey Transit to Secaucus, but I can't find a place to buy a ticket anywhere. So I'm thinking, okay, well, it's the next stop. I mean, it can't be that expensive to buy it on the train, and maybe he won't even get to me before I get there. Maybe the train will stop and I'll be able to get off without having to buy a ticket and I'll just get a nice free ride. I didn't. $10. So I get to Secaucus. There's no place to put a Metro card. I went to the customer relations lady and I explained the situation to her, and I started crying. I told her that it was literally my first time doing this and that I'm a stupid, naive little girl who doesn't know her left from her right and her Jersey from her York, and who thought that she was going to be able to use her Metro card but apparently can't, and she's about to miss her train. So eventually the woman tells me that she's going to give me a free ride because everything's a learning experience, and she's got 3 daughters of her own, and she would want someone else to help her, and I thanked her profusely. And as I was walking away, she goes, just remember, this isn't going to happen every single time, and I want you to keep in mind that New Jersey is not a scary place. Except that it is in every possible way. My train finally came, I got on, and I was texting Lorena saying, I'm on the train, I'm not gonna die. Sarah, you asked me to show you something I made, and this is something that I made, I think, last year. This is my board of stuff. Okay, the person whose number I roll has to draw a picture of the 5 of us in paint and use it in your next video. In detail. 1. Lorena! I hope you girls are having a lovely week, and Brittany, I'll see you tomorrow.